Hello and welcome. I'm excited today to introduce you to two new Loxone products, namely the new Loxone Button Air and the new Loxone Wrist Button Air. The versatile button air and wrist button air enables the simple and prompt triggering of an action. Naturally, because these are products designed for building automation, they're suitable for an array of functions, from an individual alarm trigger with notifications, or simply as a button to open a garage door, and much more. Now let's take a closer look at the details of these two new products. Thanks to Loxone Air technology, the button air can be placed anywhere in the building. It has a magnetic mounting plate so that the button can be easily removed to be temporarily used elsewhere. The wrist button air, on the other hand, is worn comfortably on the wrist and also enables an action to be triggered quickly and easily on the go. For those needing an element of care, wishing to remain independent in their own surroundings, the button air and the wrist button air can provide peace of mind in emergency situations. By simply pressing the button, an individual alarm can be triggered, for example, and relatives or care staff can be notified with the help of the Loxone caller service. If the button has been triggered, this is signaled by the flashing LED on the top. And if the button is pressed by mistake, cancelling the false alarm can be acknowledged by pressing the button again, this time with a long press. And acknowledgement via the Loxone app is of course also possible. Now the two buttons are suitable for more than just ambient assisted living. Simply put, wherever a button is needed, either of these two products can be used. For example, the button air is also ideally suited for implementing as a reception bell. With the inputs of the button press being freely assignable in Loxone config, you can implement the functionality to meet the requirements of your customer's project. Another example that underlines the versatility of these two products can be found in the commercial sector. For example, a roller shutter door can be easily opened or closed with these button products. If the courier is waiting outside the shutter door and a member of the warehouse team is perhaps not in the immediate vicinity of the door, well, the door can easily be opened or closed without interruption. The button air can also be used as a silent alarm button under a counter in a shop, for example. This could then trigger a silent alarm notification sequence in an emergency situation. Thanks to the input being freely configurable and with the versatility this offers in a holistic system, possibilities are almost unlimited. Now, let's take a look at the configuration. The two products are added as usual via the Air Device Search dialog in Loxone config. The button air can now simply be added to the configuration page via a drag and drop, and it's then available as a digital input that can be freely used. In the properties, you can decide whether the LED on the top is used as a freely configurable output or whether the LED should signal the activation of the alarm. If the LED is enabled as an output, the flashing interval can be freely defined. If the LED is not enabled as a freely assignable output, the LED pulses after the alarm is triggered. This function is only available in combination with the emergency alarm function block. It is precisely this function block that is best suited for emergency functions. By double-clicking on the function block, the button air or the wrist button air can then be assigned as an object. If the button is now pressed, the output of the function block is activated and in turn can be used for additional logic. The new emergency alarm function block is of course also available in the visualization, so it immediately displays within the Loxone app. Both of these new products are battery operated. The battery status can be viewed at any time within the Loxone app, and should it reach a critically low level, this is immediately then displayed in the system status so that the battery can be replaced in time. This was just an overview of the two new versatile button products. As you can see, the application possibilities are far-reaching, and thanks to the freely configurable nature within Loxone config, the functionality can be tailored to meet your customer's requirements. As always, if you liked the video, we'd love for you to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you're always up to date with the latest videos that we post. That's all for now though, thanks for watching.
Để biết thêm thông tin chi tiết, quý khách vui lòng liên hệ hotline 1900 4620 để được tư vấn miễn phí. BSC Tích xin chân thành cảm ơn quý khách hàng đã theo dõi.